Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We back again, man, with another In the Car Chronicles. And y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this video right here, man. Turn this video up for me right here, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. We're gonna call this story right here today. He was a dog on Sussex. Crazy story, crazy situation. We are aware, people. We in the penitentiary, man, where crazy things happen all the time, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, sometimes a lot of dudes that y'all might know that might be the craziest, the most violent, the most dudes that you know that can fight whoever, whenever. After years go by and time goes by a little bit, man, sometimes dudes get washed up, man. It's like players in the NBA. I have seen it happen all the time, man. Like, you know, you got somebody that was like Tracy McGrady back in the day that was dunking on everybody, doing all this type of electric moves, and next thing you know, this man can't even slam dunk no more, man. You'll see that from the same people in penitentiary sometimes, y'all. It be like that, man. And like this one dude I'm about to talk about, man, I'm gonna call him Big Man. Now, Big Man was a big dude, man. Like, from when I know him, man, when I met him on Sussex, he was already a fat dude, man, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like decent, like, I'll say he was probably 300 pounds, man, but he was a different 300-pound type of guy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he used to play basketball from time to time, but he really didn't have no game. But to be 300 pounds and to be able to run up and down the court, man, like, you know, I used to commend him for that because, you know, he was a big dude. Now, I'll say his height, I'll give him 6'1", 6'2" for that height. You know what I mean? For that weight. So, like, you know, like, he wasn't like too unproportionate looking, but at the same time though, man, he was a big dude, man. So like, this is kind of like when I was in 4 building, and I knew him because I seen him when I was in 2 building. So he's been on the compound for a while. He's just always been one of those dudes that always into something. You know what I mean? He always got his hand into something. He always trying to do something. He always gambling. He always doing this. Like, everybody already know Big Man got his hand into stuff. So like, he wasn't a dude that was from Norfolk, but he never was from Norfolk though. Big Man wasn't from Norfolk, man. I'm not gonna say what city Big Man was from, but he definitely was from Tidewater. But he was the kind of guy that, you know, he ain't play no games. He ain't play no games. I'm talking about, I never really seen him in action when I was in 2 building. But when I got to 4 building, I seen him in action, man. That's when I knew that this man had hands, man. And like, you can tell the people, like the UFC, because you'll see a lot of fights when you locked up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, dudes doing that and all that, dudes with the weapons and all of that. But like, it's the hands. Like, you gotta have hands. You gotta be able to box on the spot, no matter where you at. You gotta be able to fight if it goes down. So like, fighting was a major thing. But the dude, Big Man, for his size, man, like, he used to throw them jumps, man. And he used to throw them jumps, like, them jumps hit hard too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I seen that man fighting in 4 building, man. Like, this was the first time, because he went to the hole. He came in 4D when we was in 4D, then he went to the hole. Then I went to the hole later on, then I met back up with him in 4C. So we in 4C for this story, by the way. But before all that, when we was in 4D, man, I seen him put that work in, man. I'm telling y'all, man, he put that work in, man, with another dude from his city. And I don't know what the riff was about, or I don't know why they was beefing, but they was arguing ever since we went to Child Hall. Now, this dude wasn't even in our block. You know what I mean? This dude was downstairs somewhere. I never knew what party he was in, A or B. I don't know. But they was arguing ever since we had went to the Child Hall, and he waited for him. Then he was in the door when our pa was leaving, and then the dude was still behind the door. Yeah, he was still arguing with Big Man, and Big Man was just like, all right, yeah, all right. And I promise you, man, when we went outside rep, man, we had that big yard with the whole building. Man, Big Man caught that dude, man. I'm talking about, when I say a big guy with hands, man, Big Man throw them jumps, y'all. So boom. Man, I promise you, man, he waited right by the fence for the dude to come on the yard. Our pa basically know that Big Man get down like that. But this is my first time seeing him in action. But I know for a fact, dude that said a whole mouthful. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping the other dude ready. Because like, when you go like that much talking, you got to be ready when you see somebody, man, that you beefing with, and y'all was behind the door, behind the gate. So like, I'm considering that dude is ready for whatever's about to come his way, because not knowing what Big Man can do, I already know Big Man coming, because anybody would have been like, yo, I gotta have dude. And we got the big yard, like, it ain't nothing to talk about. He was just waiting right there for him. He was just waiting right there for him, y'all. I promise you, man. He was waiting right there until they pod came out. Man, as soon as they pod came out, whatever that downstairs part was, because he went upstairs. Man, I promise you, man, that man came on that yard, man. As soon as he stepped foot on it, on that jump, man, big man was on him. Boom, boom. Now the dude he's fighting, he's not a fat dude, but he wasn't a little dude either, or a muscular dude. He was a regular body dude that was still about 6 feet tall. So it was like they was about the same height. It's just big man way more than him. But big man get on him first. Boom, boom, boom. Gave him a nice 2-piece. Dude recovered the jump, try to grab big man. So the people, like, it's so many people coming on the yard, the police don't even see the jump. So when the one police see the jump, he dolo. But it looked like it's a decent, it looked like the way it's so many people over there looking at the joint. It looked like it's more people fighting than it is. So the CO see the jump, he don't even run up there to try to break it up. He get on the walkie-talkie. So he get on the walkie-talkie, dude, try to grab big man. I don't know what he was thinking, but like I said, they about the same height. He tried to grab big man. Big man did a old big man swift move. This is my word. He turned into a Swiss roll. He was like, that man went skinny. He said, and when he went, he's like, dude just missed him. Like, dude was trying to grip him. Big man got low. Man, when big man got low, man, he just had, like, I saw big man face. It's like, it was a slow motion. He was like, man, that's my word. Deck dude brains out, y'all. So boom. Man, he hit dude, man, that's my word. Dude went like this. Boom. Dude hit the fence. The fence saved him. His shoulder hit the fence. Boom. But he still hit the ground so hard. Man, he hit that jump. Boom. Everybody was like, oh, man. Police right there coming, though. Big man get on top of him real quick. Big man get on top of him, hit him like Rampage off UFC. He start hitting him like this. Start pounding dude right in his face, in his forehead. It's my word. Police coming to jump. Boom. Tackle him, grab him. He just, man, get off me. Get off me. Big man looking all dirty in the dirt. Dude sitting there looking like he just freaking went through. Man, he just had 5 dudes beating him up, man. Man, big man put that work in on dude, man. I'm talking about, man, he put that work in on dude, man. Now, don't get me wrong. When he went to the hole, it wasn't like people was praising him for putting in that work. I'm not saying it like that. He was just already known for fighting before I seen that fight. But my first time witnessing him fight, the man can fight. The man can fight, man. I'm telling you, man. I done seen a lot of fighters through my beard. This was one of them, man. I saw it, man. I saw his, when he went low on dude and moved to the side and all, it was like, it won't even like, you know, we street fighters. So, you know, my punches ain't coming like no jab. Mine's aren't, I'm just fighting. You know what I mean? Man, my word, he got low on dude. He was like, I seen his face too. He had like a little boxer. He was like, man, he stole it, man. He stole dude brains out, man. So like me witnessing him fight, I already knew he was experienced with fighting. You know what I mean? And for his size, like it was crazy. You know what I mean? So like, that's who big man was, man. He went to the hole. He went to the hole for that. He definitely went to the hole for that, man. But when you go to the hole for fighting, you're going to do a month or something like that. Then you'll be right back out. So he got right back out. So I was already in the hole. So when I went to the hole, I was gone for a while. Then I got back out and went in 4C. He was in 4C. So when I get in 4C, he wasn't on it like he was pushing stuff at people. He definitely wasn't doing nothing like that. But at the same time, though, like I told y'all, he keep his hand in a lot of stuff. He keep his hand in the things, and he always want to be a part of this. Now, he used to like the la-la, but he didn't like really chase the la-la like that. He didn't really chase the la-la down like that. If he did run across la-la, he's selling majority of it. You know what I mean? He'll probably mess with a stick or two, but he definitely wouldn't like chase it like how we used to chase it now. This is kind of like around the time where I would touch from here to there. You know what I mean? So like me and Big Man had a rapport because Big Man was the type of dude, even though he went and chased the la-la, but still though, like he liked to eat. You know what I mean? That was one of his vices. Like one of his vices was he liked to keep food in his locker. He liked to be able to make swolls and eat oatmeals with all type of exotic in it anytime he wants to. That's what he wanted to do. So to be able to keep that and maintain that, man, like he always had like little hustles and stuff. So me and him kind of had a good rapport because he used to hang with these two dudes. Now the 2 dudes he used to hang with, man, one of them looked like he was like a Puerto Rican dude, and the other one just like a regular black dude, but they still look super quiet. Now, I didn't know where they was from. I never asked. I was assuming they was from the same place that Big Man was from, or maybe the Puerto Rican dude was from. I don't know. But at the same time, though, man, but for real, Big Man used to bring them as plays, and he would come to me and be like, look, Weezy, what you gonna do, man? I got 2 people trying to order $40 in commissary a piece. What you gonna do for me, Weezy? What you gonna do for me, Weezy? That's how I used to talk. What you gonna do for me, Weezy? I was like, yo, I'm a dude. What you trying to get? You know what I'm saying, though? Like, he'll always look back. He'd be like, no, I gotta get my gap. So, you know what I mean? Make sure they straight. I'm gonna make sure that commissary get to you on store there. You already know how we get down. I'm like, man, that $80 do sound good though, man. I'm like, look though, man, this is what I'm saying though. Like, you show us a lot though? He like, yeah, it's a lot. I'm like, all right, bet. That's a bet. You know what I mean? I did it. You know what I mean? I used to do a little business with him like that. He always had a couple of dudes, you know what I mean, that would spend some money. And for real, I won't mad at him though, because you know he chilling, he trying to make some bread. You know what I mean? He's trying to make some extra money. Like, you know, if he got a middleman to make it, that's what he gonna do. So for the most part, he was staying out the way, man. Big man was staying out the way, man. So I can remember the time, man. This was another time. You know what I mean? But this wasn't too crazy, man. Like, this was just him being a psycho. But this man, this man went lunatic on the old head. It was his old head, man. I forgot what his old head was from, man. But he was old, and he slept in cell 1. He slept in cell 1, man. And he used to be the dude that be cleaning up in the pod. Like, he was like one of the head housemen. This man had to be about 60 years old back then, man. I'm talking about afro full of gray. You know what I mean? He kept his face naked game, you know what I mean? But that would have been gray. I'm talking about he was definitely an old head, man. You know what I mean? Did he shake, rattle, and roll? I didn't know. But at the same time, though, man, big man snapped on this dude so crazy. I'm talking about, like, this joke was so nuts, man. But it was wild because his homeboy, man, did this. And, like, y'all got to understand, like, on Sundays and Saturday, if you trying to get something from somebody on a Sunday, like, your only option, if you don't get it early that day, is going to be church. And y'all already know how church is, how I be explaining church. As much as we love church, and there, church is where they go meet up at, man. Church is like freaking Blind Date, man. Y'all remember that show? Like, that's what church is like in there, because everybody goes there for another purpose, man. It sounds sad. A lot of people go there for, you know, for the Lord or whatever the case, but it's shake, rattle, and roll heaven. I seen it on all 3 camps I was at. I don't know why it's like that, but it's shake, rattle, and roll heaven in there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. So, like, that's what's going on. So big man, one of those super anti, I don't rock with shake, rattle, and rollers. Don't come near me if you shake, rattle, and roll. If you a boy and you shake, rattle, and get rolled on, don't come nowhere near me. He was a real deal lunatic when it came to that. You know what I mean? He didn't play about that, and he used to be real passionate about that. So did a lot of other guys as well. But big man was one of those lunatics that they definitely know that he would put his hands on them, and they knew the count. So big man, he ended up making a play, I guess, with a dude that was down in 2 building. Now the dude that was in 2 building, he trying to get the jump to big man so much, big man fell asleep. He supposed to have went outside at 2 o'clock rec. He dozed off in his room, don't make it to rec. I go outside, I see the dude see me. He said, yo, what big man at? I was like, oh, he ain't out here. I get to looking around. He like, nah, he ain't out here. I was like, where he at? He was like, I don't know. He ain't come out with y'all. I was like, bro, I thought he was out here. He was like, man, look, man, tell him I had something for him, man. But tell him, man, he done made me 229 out here. Dude was on the boulevard looking for big man. He was like, man, look, man, tell him, man, I got to take it back, man. Tell him I ain't gonna put it in nobody else's hand. I was like, what you got? He was like, nah, I ain't gonna put it in your hand, Weezy. I'll fuck with you, but I don't want to involve you in this, you know what I mean? I was like, well, all right, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to get involved in nothing anyway, you know what I mean? So he like, all right. So he leave. I'm on the yard, I'm just chilling, waiting for us to get back to the building. So when it was time for us to leave, as soon as I'm about to go in the building, I look, big man coming out. Big man like, this how he trying to get past everybody. He like, scoot. As soon as he got to where I was at, and I was at the threshold of the door, he was like, I said, man, dude went back, man. He was like, who, my man? He was looking for me. I said, yeah, he went back to the building, man. He was like, he had something for me. I said, yeah, he had something for you, bro. He said, you ain't got it? I said, nah, he ain't say he want to give it to you. He was like, man, I'm going to get it, man. I got to wait till tomorrow, man. I'm going to get it, man. He was like, man, he was mad. Big man was mad, you know what I mean? Big man mind wasn't even thinking about no freaking church. He wasn't even thinking like that, because I told y'all he's an anti-shake, rattle, and roller, y'all. So boom. He don't play that, man. He don't deal with those people, man. Not saying everybody in this shake, rattle, and roll. I just think his mind wasn't on church. He wasn't thinking about that. So I guess his homeboy mind was. So his homeboy just thinking like, yo, I need to get this to big man. You know what I mean? Because the last person he want to have on his bad side is big man anyway. You don't want big man on his bad side, y'all. So boom, you better send that pack to big man. So I guess he went on and tried to make his own play, make sure big man can get what he was going to send him. So when everybody went to church, everybody was gone. Big man looking angry because he ain't got no feezy to sell. He ain't got no feezy to light up. He looking crazy. So he just in serious mode. I looked up. I seen big man at the water fountain, hot water joint. He's sitting there. He got the little bowl with his oatmeal in it. Just one oatmeal in the bowl, like he about to eat an AC ball oatmeal. I'm looking at him like, man, you know that joint ain't gonna do nothing but make you mad. You tripping, man. So when I walk up, I was like, man, you about to eat one oatmeal, man? He was like, this ain't the time, Weezy, man. Man, I'm supposed to have 12 spoons right now, man, but ain't my homeboy, man. I said, bro, how you oversleep, bro? You wasn't even outside. He was like, ain't nobody wake me up. Ain't nobody wake me up, man. I was like, man, you tripping, man. So he all at the water fountain junk looking all sad, waiting for the junk to heat up. He's standing over that junk, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, church start coming back. Now, the old dude that's in our block, the one I said that's the head houseman, now, like I told y'all, he doesn't shake, rattle, and roll. But it was 2 people in our block that shake, rattle, and roll. It was one that messed. It was one. They was roommate. It was 2 people in our block that shake, rattle, and roll, and they were roommates. One was the dude, one was the boy. You know what I mean? Both of them did the same thing. But I'm telling you, that's how it was. So they in the joint. So everybody come from church. So the old dude come from church. He walk up and say, "Hey, big man, I need to holler at you." Big man like, "What's up?" So you know, old head in cell 1. So the lady opened the joint up. Lady opened the joint up. He was like, "Come here right quick, big man." So big man was like, "Hold on right quick." Big man walk over the jump. Walk over there. He get up in dude's cell. They in the cell 1 though. You know what I mean? I can't see because I'm a little bit back. So all I see is the old head. Like, hey. We gonna call him this. He was like, hey, Shirley. Hey, Shirley, come here. I looked up, seen a nigga walking by. I was like, man, that's the boy. I was like, fuck. Nigga walked by, went this way, went right past us, back down, came this way, went towards cell 1. I'm looking, I'm like, he walked in the jump. He walked inside the old head cell. All you hear is goddamn big man snap. That's how much he a psycho. Big man say, "Man, give me my shit, man. What the fuck you doing giving him my shit, man? Fuck wrong with you, man? Hell is wrong with you, man? You wildin', man." He was like, "Man, look, he helped me bring it back. What you mean? I ain't trying to jump it out. I'm going up for parole. He helped me bring it back. What you mean?" He said, "Man, you can give my shit to a boy? The hell is wrong with you, man? The fuck is wrong with you?" He snapped. Man, that nigga went crazy, man. That's my word. I was like, I'm just going like this. I'm like, man, big man's a lunatic, man. I'm like, he's a lunatic, man, because I'm saying to myself, like, even though the old head gave it to the boy to bring back, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, all right, I get it. But, man, the pack came back to the pod, y'all, so boom. If he wouldn't have overslept, he would have got his pack. So I was thinking he was a little wrong for this one, y'all. That's just my opinion, man, you know what I mean? He's going bonkers. He's going bonkers on both of them, the old head and the boy. So the boy come up out the cell. Come out that jump, storm straight to his cell. He slept in 18. He goes straight across the jump. Boom. He goes straight in that jump. Man, my word. Now the dude he rocking with, that's in the cell with him, ain't no young boy. You know what I mean? He ain't no young boy, but at the same time though, man, I'm just like, big man just going too far. He's screaming on the old head. So I'm like, all right, man. Like nobody else was gonna say nothing to him. I'm looking around at everybody else. I'm like, yo, big man, all right, man. I was like, all right, bro. He was like, nah, Weezy. He know I don't mess around with them, man. I don't be giving my stuff. I said, man, your homeboy sent it to them, bro. They ain't even know he was going. He was like he had to calm down. Like somebody had to tell him what was going on. He was like, old head was like, man, all right, man. Old head was just trying to get him out of his room. You know what I mean? So he come out. You know what I mean? Like he cooling off, but he got them 12 spoons. But I was like, man, this man a maniac. He was like, a dude pull up on him. He was like, hey, big man, you trying to smoke? Come on, big man, smoke some of that shit. He was like, what? Nigga, I ain't smoking shit, nigga. You see me over that motherfucking nigga? You ain't even motherfucking come over there and check on me, nigga. Weezy the only one came over there, nigga. Fuck that shit. Weezy, you trying to smoke? I'm like, shh. He like, what's up? What's good? I'm like, all right, man, hold on, man. Let me get my door open, man. I go up the steps, y'all. So boom, my word, the whole time going up the steps. I'm like, it's crazy, man. Big man's a lunatic, man. His homeboy standing there looking stupid, like. And he right, he ain't come to big man defense. You know what I mean? But he want to mess with a Feezy right now. So I will get my door, but yeah, I'm going to intercept this Feezy, man. I'm going to be Daryl Green to this Feezy, y'all. That's my word. Let me get that. So I go get my door open. Big man start coming up the steps. I mean, big man come to the door. Let him in the jump. He walk in, he like, weak dudes, man, yeah. Think I'm going to give him something. Nah, I ain't got nothing for him, Weezy. Yeah, I ain't got nothing for him, man. But yeah, dude, get my stuff to the boy. What you tripping, man? I was like, man, you need to holler at your homeboy, man. He was like, man, nah. So right before the door can close, my roommate came to the door and was like, hey, Weezy, dude said come to the bars. I'm like, who? He was like, the dude that's in the cell with the boy, man. I was like, who? He was like, the dude that's in the cell with the boy. We're going to call him Chuck. I look, I'm like, now, Chuck won't, I ain't even going to say what Chuck was from. I ain't going to do that to Chuck. I ain't going to say what Chuck was from, but like, what Chuck? So I get up, I'm like, I walk out of the jump. I get to the jump. I see Chuck like, hey, look, man, where big man at, man? Tell him I'm trying to see him, man. He can't hide in your cell, Weezy. Tell him bring his fat ass out here, Weezy.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.